host, Virgil. Tonight, I'm here to guide you through the ultimate test of a man's self-esteem. Stand-up comedy. The beauty of this art form is that it holds the capacity to give one the confidence needed to achieve anything in the world, or crush them into a self-hating apologize. Because bombing is probably the closest thing there is to hell. Killing. That's heaven. Alright, I think I've set a solid tone. Without further ado, please give it up for tonight's headliner, Ralph Flannigan. Ralph Flannigan, everybody!
I am so excited about the second coming of Christ. Not because I think I'm going with him. I don't think I'm on the short list. But I am excited for the only begotten Son to arrive because I think he's going to be received a little bit differently than we're all expecting. First of all, he's not going to be like a white guy. He's not going to look like that blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy that they have hung up in your church. Which, obviously wouldn't be an issue for me. I'm a great guy. But, for some of the people who are pretty stoked about Jesus coming back, it might be an issue. Like, I don't know how well those red-blooded, hard-working, God-fearing Americans down in Alabama are going to respond to Jesus looking a lot more like his name should be, Muhammad. Also, I just feel like Jesus would be the fucking worst. Hear me out. Think about that guy at your work or at your school who you just can't fucking stand because he's like Mr. Perfect, Like he does CrossFit and he's on some insane diet and he just went to Aruba and he's got his life so together and he's always doing everything you can do but just a little bit better. That's what. Oh, also, like he's smart and he's hardworking, but you know that he's got an important dad, so it's like, I don't know, you just have less respect for him. That's what Jesus would be like today, like a self-righteous Nephilim. I would never want to get a beer with Jesus. He'd be shooting the shit at the bars, he'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. It's like that. I don't need you to tell me that. You'd be like, hey Ralph, judge others, and you will be judged in return. This fucking guy. I hate my coworkers. I hate everyone. I'll judge them all I want. Love your enemies. Pray for others. Persecute. You fucking pray for that, asshole. That's what I would say to Jesus. Pray for this asshole. I got your Holy Ghost right here. So I don't think that Jesus would bring me to heaven with him. But he's not bringing you either. Think about it. Like, if heaven's the most exclusive club in the universe, there's no way that you're getting in. Maybe if you bring girls. I hear that's how it's headed. Oh yeah, like masturbating in Jesus' face, that was fine. They say when you die, your body goes into this state called rigor mortis, which is where your whole body tenses up and just cannot be moved from its position for up to 48 hours. And I kind of wish that happened while we're still alive. Just think about it. I mean, that would be the best excuse to get out of anything, ever. Like your girlfriend's like, babe, we have dinner with my parents tonight. It's like, oh yeah, babe, I'll get ready right now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a girlfriend.
But you did.
You're right. I did have a girlfriend. As in, not anymore. Past tense. Which is another reason why I think rigor mortis might help. She left me because she said I wasn't stiff enough.
That's not true.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but this isn't like a participatory thing. Where was I? So I'm taking Viagra, right?
Was it worth leaving me, Ralph?
Veronica? What the hell are you doing?
It's a shame you never got to meet your son.
You kept it? I have a son? That's a shame because I think having erectile dysfunction was God's way of telling me that I probably shouldn't reproduce. God's like, yeah, we don't need more of you. I've gone over the files. I just don't think your offspring would be well suited on this earth. You're just too soft. Too soon? Hey, at least you don't got to worry about that anymore.
This is what you left me for? This is your act.
Hey, you should be impressed. As we've established, you've seen much worse performances.
You really have no shame, do you?
What are you even doing here? I know I abandoned him, but someone should really be watching our son.
Not here. No one is here. You're dead.
I'm dead? Oh no! Whatever will I do? I had so many plans! So I fucking know, Veronica! I was planning to get to that before you started heckling me.
Well, now, you can't always get what you want.
What? Oh, right. Because I'm a rolling stone, and I gather no fucking moss. You know, there's a much more appropriate song choice you could have made. God, only you could make me a spirit demon that corny, Veronica. I always had a hunch that you were dramatic. You know, for a mystic, corporeal dimension, the subtext here is pretty shockingly on the nose. I mean, the Limbo Lounge? Christ, already? All right, I'm almost out of time, so I guess we should talk about it. For any spirits, demons, beings, ex-girlfriends that might be listening, yes, I am dead. The last thing I remember is that I was crossing the street, and then I looked to my left, and I thought, that car is a lot closer to me than it was when I started crossing the street. And then instead of getting to the other side, I was thrown out on stage. Not a good sign. Now, I'm not upset that I'm dead. I'm actually pretty troublingly okay with this. But what I am upset about is, why white? Are there no stains in the afterlife? It's the only outfit they gave me. I'm not sure why my purgatory is 5 minutes of stand-up in this weird take on the divine comedy. But if this is my final appeal to God, or Buddha, or the Heavenly Board of Admissions, let me say this. I haven't been a perfect man. Made a lot of mistakes in my life that I do feel guilty about. Like abandoning my pregnant fiancée and leaving her to raise Ralph Jr.
That is not his name.
I suppose that's fair. I don't want this to sound like some kind of I took the blows kind of jerk-off session. But I spent my life pursuing the only thing that ever made me happy. You know, in a world of pain and suffering, I dedicated my life to the medicine of laughter. So if you liked my work tonight, I hope that counts for something. I guess right about now is a good time to dive into my last words. My father's last words were, fuck. He choked on a Nathan's hot dog at a Mets game in 1997. And perhaps that's why I'm like this. So please, have a good night, and have mercy on my soul.